tripod sucks. Okay. Let me adjust some shit right here. Is there a way I could adjust? Yo, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear the volume? Can you, damn it, people keep calling me and I'm going live, dude. Oh, okay, so you guys can hear me. All right, cool. So, cause I had someone called my phone. Job fucking hunt is going like shit. I'll tell you that right now. Walmart didn't work out because I'm a rookie fucking truck driver. Let me see. I'm just trying to get things adjusted here. All right, cool. So, 15 people are in here. I guess I'll just tell you guys. So, what happened today was I was talking to Walmart, and Walmart pretty much told me that the old account that I was on in Bakersfield, they're gonna flip that into Walmart, Walmart Private Fleet. They said they're gonna aim to do that by next year. By next summer, they're gonna aim to do that. If Walmart is able to accomplish it in that timely manner, then I don't know. Is CR England good to start with? Yeah, it's pretty chill. Let me say what's up to everybody up in here. Dude, these phones are so touchy these days. George, Walmart Rob, Jeff Scott, Jose, Adam, Rampage, Jeff, 20 plus, Derek, no full. That's a. I can't say that. I can't say that name. Phil. Yeah. So, interview didn't go good with Walmart, but I got some information that I think is pretty cool, or it's just information. The old account that I was on in Bakersfield, it looks like Walmart is looking to flip that. Like they told me they're going to turn that into Walmart Private Fleet, meaning that they're going to kick CR England out of 8852 and Shafter, and they're going to turn that. They want to turn that into a Walmart Private Fleet account. Pretty much any Walmart DC, their goal is to turn everything in-house. They don't want to have to do work with Swift, especially CR England, all these third parties. It's obvious because we destroy, well, I'm not with CR England anymore, but the mega carriers, all they do is destroy their equipment. That's all they do, dude. All they do is destroy their Walmart equipment, and it is what it is. As far as me going to Walmart, that's not going to happen. When I started off at CR England, I got a clean driving record. I don't have any accidents. I went to the DMV today and got a printout for my job hunt, my 3-year printout from the DMV. And when I started with England, this is in-house, like in the company. I messed up a trailer light, like a top driver's side trailer light, the little amber light. I cracked it when I made contact with the overhead object, like this. It was stupid. I was in Sacramento at this cold storage facility, and the yard was pretty tight. I should have just asked the yard dog to put it away if I was that unsure of putting it away. And I was in this tight spot, and this old, like, mobile home bungalow office thing that was all beat up, and all the drivers were hitting it, and they were getting ready to throw it away. Anyways, I made contact with it on my little amber light, and it cracked the little light. And because of that, because it was a preventable incident caused by me, and I took ownership for it, Walmart said they can't take me on. They want someone who not only has a clean DMV driving record, but someone who has no preventable incidents, or especially an accident, right? If there's an accident, it's going to be on your DMV printout, but they want a clean DMV printout and a clean like no incidents at all from your previous employer, like in-house driving record is pretty much that, you know, you didn't unhook from a trailer and pop an emergency line without, because you forgot to take off the lines yourself or whatever. So that's just clearance light. I think so. It's like not a reflector. It's like one of the amber lights on the top, right? And it is what it is. What about current events? Current events. What do you mean, like recordable events, like following too close? I don't think that's an issue with Walmart. If you're trying to get on with Walmart private fleet, I don't think that that's an issue, because I had like one. I know I had one following distance recordable, and that didn't come up because I was on the phone with the lady, and she told me you can't have any at fault incidences with your previous employer if you want to get on with Walmart private fleet. So she was like, so make sure you should call CR England, see if anything's going to come up. So I did. And at first, safety said, no, you don't have anything on your record. But they called the accident investigation team within the company. It's like you got safety, then you got the investigation team safety. And that's like a higher notch within safety. I mean, they're all people who answer the phone in Mexico. And because CR England, they don't really have people working on the phones in the United States besides like one or two managers who answer the phone in Utah. But everyone that CR England works with, as far as answering the phone for your roadside safety, everything, right, is all they're all in Mexico because it's cheaper. You know what I mean? So all that, they support the veterans. They don't support this country because they sending jobs overseas or next door. But yeah, waste management, they're not hiring right now. I applied, and they said, unfortunately, we can't go forward. And then with your application, and I went back to try to apply again, and they took the job listing off of the website. So the Bay Area is kind of dead right now, dude. I'm thinking I have a job for you in Oakland, right next to Bart. What is it? AC Transit. I don't have my passengers. I might get passengers, but I'm thinking, uh, as crazy as this sounds, I might go with the night transportation. They got a cool dedicated job in Las Vegas, and I've been wanting to move to Las Vegas, and this is an opportunity for me to do it. All I got to do is hit up somebody I know in town and use their address to tell the DM that like that's where I'm staying, and I'll just crash there at the terminal on my days off until I find a spot. So I think I might go to night transportation. You know what I mean? MUN, Samtrans, KLLM, 60 cents per mile, easy entry. I think I'm just gonna go to night, to be honest. I was at that account. But yeah, for anyone who is yeah, who is that? Opie the trucker. If you're gonna apply for Walmart private fleet, you gotta have a clean driving record, and you gotta have like nothing could come up on your safety, like no like scratching trailers or anything could come up from your previous employer. If not, Walmart's gonna be like, well, try again in 3 years. You gotta have a 3 year clean record, not only from the DMV but from your previous employer. So be sure to get out and look, dude. Walmart, you know, they want the cream of the crop, obviously. UPS, they're not hiring in the Bay Area. I already checked. UPS is not hiring in San Francisco, in the Bay Area. So this might confuse people. So I'm basically just crashing at my folks' house, right? My apartment is in Modesto, but there's a lot going on over there right now. So I'm not staying in Modesto right now. I'm in the East Bay. I am in the Bay Area right now. So when I say I'm in the Bay, I'm really out here. I mean, Californians, some people think like, oh, he's claiming the Bay, but he's from Modesto. I don't give a fuck. I don't, dude. I'm in the Bay Area right now. You know what I mean? And have you tried Pepsi? From what I heard, Pepsi has a hiring freeze. Um, they got a lot of applicants, dude. What I see, once you start looking for jobs, local gigs, you realize that a lot of the local gigs what I said in that video, I meant it. the local job listings are flooded with applicants, dude. There's no driver shortage. That's all lies. That's completely lies, dude. For Walmart to be that picky with who they hire, for Martin to be that, to have a dickhead like that, letting go of people, because he's so picky with the pre-trip, there's no driver shortage. If there was a driver shortage, even Walmart would be taking people. You know what I mean? There's no driver shortage. There's not. The local jobs, everybody wants to do local no matter where you're at, especially like in California. And a lot of trucking companies don't want to hire out of California. So the local job listings are just flooded with applicants with California CDL holders because not a lot of companies, even over the road companies, don't want to hire out of California because it's too hard to hire someone from California. So all these local job listings, dude, they just get flooded and good luck getting a local job these days, man. I tried Cisco, I applied, and they're not hiring out here. The Bay Area, dude, it's, from what I see, dude, the Bay Area is just not popping with trucking for some reason. Like, it's just born and raised Fairfield 707. Say it backwards. You can only search PSP and report. They can only search PSP and report MVR. No, because when I applied for Martin, that little incident in that Sacramento yard came up, so it would come up with Walmart. And I wanted to be honest with Walmart. So I just told them, I mean, I don't got no reason to lie, dude. I can always get a job. I think I'm going to go at night transportation and move out to Las Vegas because the Bay Area, it's just not popping. And not to mention, it's expensive as fuck in the Bay Area. If I were to stay here in the Bay Area, I'd have to rent out a room for like $1,000. Rooms out here in the Bay Area go for about $1,000 a room just for renting out a bedroom like this. And if I rent out a room in Las Vegas, it'll be cheaper and I'll be able to keep more money. And I could probably, like, honestly, I could get an apartment in Las Vegas probably for $1,000. You know what I mean? Or just like a little over $1,000, like 1,200. So Sacramento got jobs. Ain't nobody trying to live in no Sacramento, dude. I lived in Sacramento for a few years, you know? The way I look at it, I'm a big city guy. I'm from the Bay Area. So if I can't live in the Bay, um, there's more trucking jobs popping in LA versus the Bay. The Bay is just not popping with trucking jobs. It's just not. I've been applying at places and there's just nothing going on in the Bay Area. A lot of these job listings in the Bay Area for CDL holders, they're old jobs that have been posted a few like months ago and people just forgot to take them off these websites because Indeed and Career Builder and all this shit, they'll say that there's a job listing, and then when you go to apply and it directs you to the company's site, it says, oops, this job is no longer hiring, or this position is no longer hiring, or whatever it's, or yeah, like this job expired. There's nothing popping in the Bay Area. I'm gonna apply a little bit tomorrow, but if I don't get shit popping by tomorrow, I'm just gonna go to night transportation, dude, because I'm not doing all this unemployment shit. I'm not doing it. President Trump is going to come back next year and save this country. Hopefully, man. The economy was better when he was in office. I'm not going to lie about that. A lot of people didn't like him, but hey, it is what it is. A lot of the people that didn't like him were, you know, they're just not about money like me and you are, you know. Hardworking Americans that are about money liked him. And, you know, I don't give a fuck if he is a racist. I don't give a fuck, dude. As long as I'm, you know, can make me some money, dude, and get this economy back on track. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you're the president, I don't care. What about food service? U.S. Foods is not hiring in the Bay Area. I applied like 3 times and it's just not popping. You can make money doing OTR. I'm not doing OTR, bro. I'm cool. I'm gonna go, it's like technically in night transportation, it's OTR, the job that I'm gonna probably go with. Like I said, dude, if I wanted to be employed, I could be employed tomorrow like that with Swift. But I would go at night before I go with Swift, even though they're the same thing. Motherfuckers are making money at Swift. Don't get it twisted. You know, the mentors at Swift, over the road and dedicated or whatever, they're making money. The mentors make money, dude. The mentors who stick with Swift or night transportation are making 100 grand, over 100 grand. I got I got a primo at Night Transportation that pulls in about $150 a year, and he's an over the road mentor. That sucks. I knew about 8852 becoming full private fleet by summer 2024. Was hoping you came aboard. We would have done some videos together. Walmart Rob, about to start back up after a long layoff from. Okay, Walmart Rob. I think I've seen one of your videos. I think you're like a OG dude. I think I've seen one of your videos. But yeah, 8852. I don't really want to live in the Central Valley, so I'm not really mad about it because that means that I would have had to move to Sacramento. Sacramento is pretty much the Central Valley. It's the New York City of the Central Valley, or the San Francisco of the Central Valley. But nevertheless, Sacramento is the Central Valley. It's connected to the 99 and Highway 5, not to 101. It's not off of one of the coastal highways. Sacramento is the valley. Don't get it twisted. It's a big city in the valley like Fresno, but it is the valley. And I'm not trying to live in the valley, dude. The valley, if you're from the Bay Area or even LA or San Diego, Orange County, or even like Monterey Bay or something, and you go out to the Central Valley, dude, the Central Valley is fucking depressing. I don't mean to offend anyone from the Central Valley, but when I go to the Central Valley, I'm depressed, dude. I don't like living out there. You know what I'm saying? I always said, if I had to move to the Central Valley, I mean, I don't need to be a Californian that bad, dude. I'll just go and move next door to Las Vegas. I work at Pepsi out of Connecticut, and it's so true. We have more drivers than there is work. Times are really slow. Yeah, dude, someone told me in Bakersfield that Pepsi did a hiring freeze, and I believe it, because, dude, this is trucking. Everybody wants a local job. Nobody wants to run over the road. Nobody really wants to work with the mega carrier besides the new drivers. Experienced drivers want local work. So local work is flooded with applicants right now. And until shit changes, which it's not, it just is what it is. Chico, there's a lot of comments, so I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, dude. So here's me. Before I went to Southern California, before I came back to California, I was in the Bay Area doing Uber and Lyft, right? And I was working at a hardware store, Lumberyard, in Berkeley. And then I got fed up and I moved to Las Vegas as an Uber driver. And I was supposed to become a truck driver, but instead of doing that, I started, partying and I started smoking weed again and, just hanging out, just bullshitting, right? And obviously, I'm not going to become a truck driver. I'm not going to become a truck driver if I'm being a stoner. So I fucked off. Then my car broke down, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go on my mom's couch and get my CDL. So I went to Modesto to go stay with her. And it was within a month, I was out of her house, and I was at CR England. At the trucking school, I became a trucker. But when I left Vegas, I always told myself that I would be back to Las Vegas because Las Vegas is a really cool place to live. I would much rather live in Las Vegas rather than Modesto or Sacramento. I mean, Vegas is popping, dude. I love living in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? And the cool thing about the account that I was looking at in Las Vegas is you get the weekends off. And I could become a mentor. So I could make good money Monday through Friday running from the rail yard at Las Vegas to Long Beach. And they said the ports, they're kind of slow right now. So to fill in the gap, you'll also be running from Vegas to Arizona and then Vegas to Utah, which is, dude, that's like local shit. Those are like the same amount of miles that I was doing just driving up and down the state of California, bro. It's cake. I'm not mad at that at all. So I'm probably just going to go to Night Transportation because I want to go back to Vegas. Sac Valley is half the price. Dude, from what I see in California, it's kind of all set at where it's at. The Central Valley used to be really affordable. I'm talking about you used to be able to go to Modesto and get an apartment for like $700. And you're not even getting a room. You can get a room in the Valley for about $700, but rooms in the Valley can a lot of the times go for $1,000 too, just like they go in the Bay. So with the commute, if you, because this is what people do. People work in the Bay Area and live in Tracy, Lathrop, Manteca, Modesto, and they do that commute. They're not saving any money, dude. They think they are, but they're not. And dude, they live in the valley. Who the fuck wants to live in the valley? Dude, nobody moves to the 209 559 661 because they want to. Nobody wakes up one day and says, oh, yeah, I'm going to move to California. Oh, really? Where are you going? Fresno? No one says that. No, everyone's like, oh, I want to move to LA. I want to move to San Francisco. No one's like, oh, I'm going to move to California. Oh, really? Where are you going? Bakersfield? It's like, nah, nobody says that shit. You say that, and it's like, oh, why don't you just stay here in Salt Lake City before you move to fucking Bakersfield? You know, I don't mean to disrespect anybody. It just is what it is, dude. The Central Valley is hot. When you get around the fields, it gets humid. When they're running the water and feeding the plants, it stinks like cow shit. There's ugh. Hella shit to do in Vegas is popping. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with night transportation and go back to Vegas. I hope you guys are doing good. Budweiser Brewery out of Fairfield got jobs. But from what I heard, Budweiser don't pay shit, dude. From what I hear. I heard Budweiser don't pay a fucking thing. I'm actually in CDL school right now. There you go, Mike. I had a job interview with the TSA, and it looks promising. I know it's a job, but I'm just thankful. I feel I can make a big impact to make sure people don't bring dangerous materials on planes. There you go. How much money are they making over there at TSA? I ain't mad at that. Let's look it up. How much money do TSA workers make? How much money do TSA agents make? Dude. Huh. TSA workers in California, they make an average of $26 an hour. So in San Francisco, it's probably close to like 28, 30. It seems like everyone who isn't like working at fast food is starting to get paid 30 an hour. It seems like that's the new standard, whether you're a truck driver or a TSA worker or a garbage truck driver. It seems like everyone's getting paid 30 an hour. So, dude, no one's making shit. Top earners at the TSA in Los Angeles, they make 45 an hour. Damn, TSA making money, dude. Maybe I should do that. Damn, dude, that's... I'm gonna look into that shit, dude. I'll be a TSA agent. I don't give a fuck. Have you applied at night? Yeah, I did. I applied today. I was just thinking about it today. I think I'm gonna go with it. You know, Night is a good company. Yeah, it's decent for a mega carrier. It's the biggest mega carrier. Honestly, it's not that bad, dude. Yeah, I would feel more of like a real ass truck driver at night versus CR England. Tulare, Los Baños. Yeah, oh, dude, Los Baños sucks. Dude, the name, Los Baños, the shitter, the toilet. What does that tell you? That's the Central Valley, dude. Tulare. Dude, Tulare's fucking miserable. I got a family who live in Tulare. I go visit them, and it's like I love my family. I love visiting my family wherever they are in California. But dude, when I'm in Tulare and Visalia, dude, I want to get the fuck out of there. It's like, dude, when I go there, it's like the coolest place in Tulare is the truck stop, honestly, because you're around people that aren't from Tulare, and I don't, dude. And matter of fact, no, that truck stop sucks. The Loves on Page, off the 99 in Tulare, dude. Every time I go there, there's always it's not even like a cracked out homeless person. It's like some young homeless person, like a youngster like me who just got out of prison and who's down bad and can't get a job, is outside of that Loves all the time. Hey, homie, hey, you got $1? It's like, dude, fuck off. Dude, no, I don't have $1. Go get hit by one of these trucks. Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. It gets so annoying, bro. When these motherfuckers ask you for money. Oh, God, it gets so annoying, dude. It's like, ugh. It's almost like when you're in Walmart and you got the motherfuckers in Walmart that are that are in front of electronics and they're trying to sell you Wi-Fi service or whatever, I intentionally walk around them like through the clothes and shit to go around just because I don't want to be hit up like, oh hey, those some nice shoes you got. You got a second to talk? It's like, no, dude, get a job. I don't want to talk to you. I gotta buy toilet paper and I want to go home. I'm in Bakersfield. It's hot as fuck. I'm not buying your Wi-Fi. Fuck off, dude. That's the valley, man. It's just it's miserable in the valley. Hope you're doing well. Love your content. Thank you, Kyle. Got to go later. See you later, 20 plus. Well, since you're passing on my offer, try R&R in Santa Fe Springs, California. I worked for them a while ago. They paid me hourly all the way out to Texas. And that's because I'm California. What's your offer? Next to Bart. There ain't no truck jobs next to Bart, dude. There ain't shit going on. Not trucking next to Bart. I think I seen like a drop yard here and there, but there ain't shit popping in the Bay. Trucking is popping in LA. It's not really popping in the Bay like that. If I was living in LA, I'd be at JB Hunt right now running out of the ports. That's what I'd be doing. Come tonight, ports in Long Beach, 1800 after tax. Damn. That's not bad, dude. 1800 after tax? Huh. I know Knight has a yard, I think, in Colton or Fontana, right? I don't think they have a yard directly in LA itself, but I would love to live in LA. LA is tight. I would really like to live in Los Angeles, but yeah, the rail yard in Vegas, I'd be going from Vegas to LA. So I don't know, dude. If I would just, I said I wanted to live in LA, and I do want to live in LA. But if I was gonna move to LA, I'd go to Long Beach. But I'm probably just gonna go back to Vegas, dude. All the YouTubers are in Vegas. I got friends in Vegas. It's not too far from LA, bro. What about the gas station refineries in the Bay Area that haul hazmat tankers, dude? What about them? What about them, dude? I can't find them. I can't find those jobs. Mike T, I can't find them. I used to live next to the refinery in Richmond, in Point Richmond. I used to live right next door to it. And I was thinking, oh, dude, there's a bunch of work right here. If I would get my TWIC and CDL, I got it, and I can't find shit, dude. I can't find nothing. It's dumb. It's like, I don't know what's up with these Bay Area trucking jobs, dude. It's like a secret society or something. Have you ever drove down that area in Bakersfield where those cows by the freeway are? It smells so bad driving across there. I don't think you're talking about Bakersfield. You're talking about Delano. When you come out of McFarland going into Delano, or when you're leaving Delano going into McFarland on the 99, there's this fucking there's this house, and they got cows, like a dairy farm in the back, and it's right next to the freeway. It smells so bad, dude. Like, the city should do something about it, but they're not, because I don't eat I don't eat meat. I don't eat that shit. I don't know how anyone could eat that shit or drink milk. When you drive past those fucking places, you're putting all that shit in your body, right? I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't call myself a vegan or nothing. I'm not like no liberal protester or nothing. But I don't, that shit's nasty, bro. And then the other one is when you come into Kings County, when you're going up the 5, and there's that big fucking dairy farm or that meat farm that's just right there. It gets so bad that you could literally see the methane. You could literally see the fumes coming off the cow's shit. And some of these cows, if you look at what they're doing, some of them are eating the pile of shit. Not even the feed. Some of these cows are eating their dung, dude. They're like the dung piles up, and some of these cows are eating it again. And it's like, dude, it smells so bad. Whenever I would be on the 5 right there, I turned off my AC, put up all my windows, and even in the middle of the summer when it's like 100 something right there, I would just suffer. I would just boil until I get past that fucking that place because it's so bad, dude. I'm at CR England. I'm at the CR. I'm at CR England, the plantation. Yeah, CR England. It sucks. Tulare, yeah, Tulare's trash, dude. You think 8852 will get rid of England? That's what the girl said on the phone. The recruiter I was talking to, she said they're gonna get rid of CR England at 8852. Like 2024 should be their last year. If not 2025 for sure, they're gonna be gone by 2025. There's not gonna be no more CR England in Bakersfield. Not at the Walmart DC, maybe over there at Target. I think that's why they bought Foster Farms. This is what I think is going to happen to the Shafter Yard in Bakersfield. And I know I'm falling off on the comments. The Shafter Yard in Bakersfield has some of the worst trucks that CR England has to offer, right? We would literally get all the trucks that were just damaged. And I think that was for a reason, because CR England knew that that account was only going to last for like 3 or 4 years at the most. So yeah, if they leave next summer, that would be like 4 years total that they were there. And at first that account was only supposed to be there for like 2 years. And now they're, you know, so that would be that would be 2 extra years that they, you know, negotiated that account out. CR England's not going to be there forever. So if you live in Bakersfield and you're on that Shafter account, I mean, your job isn't like for sure. You're not going to be there forever. So the freight's drying up, but because there's a lot of drivers. So what I think is going to happen is this: the trucks in CR England at the Shafter Yard, they're so messed up. CR England's going to sell those off. They're going to sell off those trucks or trade them in, whichever way, right? They're going to get what they can for them, and then all of you guys at Shafter are going to be sent to Foster Farms, because nobody wants to drive for Foster Farms at CR England, because Foster Farms at CR England is probably one of the lowest paying accounts at CR England. Because Foster Farms, like, there is no detention. At Shafter Bakersfield, you get detention after 2 hours. At Foster Farms, you could be sitting on the dock for 5 hours and you're going to do that for free. You're not going to get paid any detention at Foster Farms, from what I know, because I talked to those drivers, right? Also, yeah, they're going to fill up they're going to take all you guys to Foster Farms. And then I'm sure one driver or two will get lucky and go to like Dollar General or Anheuser-Busch or OTR. Whoever's not going to go to Foster Farms, they're going to put you guys on OTR. And if you think you're going to be working like intermodal at CR England, that's probably not going to happen. The drivers who get on good accounts like intermodal, CR England, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, that's luck. Most of you guys are going to do Foster Farms or over the road, and you're not going to make no fucking money at CR England. And they're going to get rid of 8852 Shafter, because that's going to go private fleet. So line haul, what's line haul? Port work. JB Hunt got all the work. Yeah, dude, for that's what I hear. JB Hunt has all the port work right now. If I was in LA, dude, I'd be at JB Hunt right fucking now, dude. What's the scoop with the Foster Farms account? You need hazmat? No, you don't need hazmat with Foster Farms. That's just meat. That's just refrigerated. All you need is your CDL. More Jones. ABQ loves his crap. I've been to that one before. I've been to that. Andrew Walmart Rob. Yes, CR England will be out by next summer. See? And that's a Walmart driver right there. You know, CR England, they're going to be out by next summer. So what? That's, dude, that's like 2 seasons away. We're coming into winter right now. And then what? What's after the winter? What is it? Like spring or some shit after winter? Spring, summer? So yeah, you're 2 seasons away from not being at Shafter no more. I just want to let you guys know that. I'm glad I'm out of there, dude. I was getting sick of that fucking place. Not Walmart, but CR England, dude. The way they ran that account, you know, hit up JB Hunt. They got work. They work all Vegas, Cali, AZ. I'll hit up JB Hunt. Whoever has the yard in Vegas, dude. I just want to go back to Las Vegas, honestly. Dude, if you're a single guy and you live in Vegas, dude, that's a cool place to live. You can go to the Strip and you can just pick up on chicks all night, dude. You'll meet some local chicks over there, and you can just be a dog out there in Vegas, man. The Sun Run reps at Costco. Yeah, it seems like there's a standard across the board for blue collar work. All work is respectable, but as far as pay goes, well, it could be better. Yeah, CR England won't. No, CR England won't. You're tripping. What do you mean they won't lose um, the yard at Shafter? I mean that's what the Walmart representative told me, that they're going to take over Shafter and kick out CR England. They did that at another yard in Porterville. Porterville is all private fleet. Porterville used to run with CRST, and they kicked out CRST, and it's all private fleet at Porterville. So Porterville is only like less than an hour away from Bakersfield. So yeah, dude, they're gonna lose that account. Get those endorsements, and you can open up more options. Like, yeah, I have all my endorsements. Also, Walmart wants hazmat. I got that. I got my hazmat. Knight and Swift is the same company. So CR England helped start Swift and Knight. That's conspiracy theories. I don't know about that. I'm with Swift right now. Are you making money? Saucing 3 times? If you become a mentor, you could make 100 grand right there at Swift, dude. Don't let people tell you. The reason why people hate on Swift is because it's the same reason why people hate on CR England. The owner operators, they hate on the mega carriers, rightfully so. Because if you're an owner operator, that's your competition. The mega carriers are your competition, and they're putting a lot of these guys out of business. They're lowering the freight rates. So, like, a lot of these small company owner operator guys, they don't like the mega carriers. And yeah, at truck stops, they have pulled people's pins out who work for JB Hunt. Especially, like, their main target would be Swift. They just don't they don't like Swift, dude. I understand that Swift fucks up a lot, but yeah, dude, if you're a driver for a mega carrier, dude, watch your fifth wheel at those truck stops. I know, not everyone does it, but it can happen, dude, and it does happen. SoCal is by far way better than NorCal. Um, that's an argument in California. The way I don't really agree with that. You know what I mean? Not just because I'm from the Bay, obviously, but the negative part about LA is the smog, dude. You guys got smog out there in LA, bad. We don't have that in the Bay because we got San Diego don't even got that shit. I don't know what it is, dude. I think it's because San Diego, like the coast pushes into San Diego instead of wrapping around like it does in LA. So for some reason, all the smog in the LA Valley, right? It just sits there. And dude, there's some mornings you go into LA coming from like the Inland Empire and you're coming in on the 10, and dude, you can't even see downtown. You think it's not even a fire. They're like, there's no fires, right? It's just smog, and it looks fucking nasty, and it makes it like the smog makes it humid out there. So LA LA has a lot of chicks. LA has a lot of hot broads. I'd say LA does have better beaches than the Bay Area. San Francisco has 2 good beaches, Baker and the Sunset Beach. Alameda Beach is pretty nasty, and like outside of Oakland, I wouldn't go swimming in Alameda. It's a cool place to live. Alameda is actually pretty cheap for the Bay Area. You could get an apartment like right on the coast in Alameda for pretty cheap, you know. But if you're a truck driver, I mean, I could always come back to the Bay Area. I could go to Vegas and just keep looking out for Waste Management. And if they hire me, I could just use my folks' address right here in the East Bay, right here in Hayward, and then just go to Waste Management. No, I could always move back, but I'll be saving so much money in Nevada. I won't be paying state tax, and everything else is cheaper. So NorCal and Southern California is different. Um, I'd say San Diego could be better than San Francisco, honestly. What happened with Walmart Private Fleet? It just didn't happen. Um, like I said, I had an interview with Walmart Private Fleet. It's not going to work. I'm not going to work there. I'm not accepted over there. When I started with CR England, I had an incident, not an accident. I got my DMV printout and I have no accidents on my printout. So I have a clean driving record. But in house, my driving record with CR England, I had one little incident where I made contact with the overhead, like this bungalow roof was sticking out in this yard where I was dropping off this trailer at a customer. And I took out like this little light on a trailer. I cracked it, and as soon as I felt that I was making contact, I stopped, got out and looked, reported it, did everything I was supposed to do, right? If I didn't report it, I'd be at Walmart Private Fleet right now. But since I reported it like a good boy, like a dumbass, it's just not happening because Walmart Private Fleet, they want you to have a clean, like not only DMV clean driving record, but they want you to have a good company. Like within your company, you can't have no recordable, preventable accidents. Nothing. You got to be Jesus to work over there at Private Fleet. Knight has a yard in Rancho Dominguez, showers and everything. Yeah, they got a yard there in Vegas too. I think I'm just gonna go with Knight, honestly. Next to the Coliseum. Oh yeah, I think there is like maybe I'll go over there. I don't want to live in East Oakland again, dude. I lived in East Oakland before I left the Bay Area. I was living on 67th and Arthur, right by the Eastmont Mall, and I mean it's cool, but I don't really want to fucking live in Oakland, dude. Oakland shit. Oakland fucking sucks. It's ghetto, expensive, dirty, smelly. I don't want to live in fucking Oakland, dude. I went to high school in Oakland. I got over that, wanting to be in Oakland all the time when I was a kid. I got over that shit quick, dude. Oakland fucking, it's depressing out there. I'd live in Alameda. I don't want to live in the ghetto, dude. I got a question about that ticket we talked about yesterday. Was I supposed to tell my dispatch about the ticket I got right away or just wait a little bit? You're supposed to tell them right away. They might let you go. They might fire you for that ticket, honestly. Um, it depends. There's guys that have gotten speeding tickets at CR England, even little chicken shit speeding tickets, just because the cop was bored and wanted to do something, even for going like 5 over. And CR England have let guys go because of that. Um, Pretty much what, say you're at CR England, right? This is probably the same for any carrier. And you're only operating in California, or you operate in California a lot, where the speed limit is 55 for tractor trailers, and you get a speeding ticket. Now, what your company is going to probably do, what CR England does, is they're going to pull up your ELD, right, and they're going to check how fast you go in California, and if you're consistently going over the speed limit, if you're consistently going over the speed limit in California and you got a speeding ticket, they'll pretty much fire you. You know what I mean? They might talk to you and um, like put you out of service for a day, put you on dispatch hold for like a day or two, and make you do a training course or whatever. But if they see that you're consistently going over 55 in California and you get a speeding ticket, they'll probably let you go. And that's probably the same for like, say you're in Texas or something and your truck could go 72, 75, and Texas speed limit, or I think they're 70, but say whatever. Say the speed limit's 65 and you're going 75 and you get a speeding ticket. Same thing. You know what I mean? They don't want you fucking jacking up their insurance. What's rent like in Vegas? It's cheaper than California, I'll tell you that. You got a lot more options in Vegas, especially if you want to go the mobile home route. And they got some nice mobile home parks out there that aren't ghetto, like nicer mobile home parks. You know what I mean? And they're not all 55 and older. Or you can get a nice apartment. Like my homegirl, she's in Vegas. I think she got like a 2 bed, like a 3 bedroom apartment, like a badass one with a view of the strip. And she's paying like 2 G's or something. A 1 bedroom apartment in the Bay Area will run you about like 2,400 bucks. That's just your rent, not your utilities. That's just your rent. In Oakland, in East Oakland, a 1 bedroom apartment can easily go for like 2,400 bucks. You know, that's why it's like I'm thinking to myself, like I like the Bay Area, but can I even afford to stay here? I don't think I can. I probably have to go to Nevada. It's cheap as hell. Vegas is growing, but rent is expensive. It's more expensive than it used to be, but it's going up and fast. Stay in Henderson, right next to Vegas, and it's still cheaper than California. Yeah, it is, dude. And you know, Vegas ain't like some boring ass place. Dude, if you live, most people who live in Vegas like living in Vegas. The only people who don't like living in Vegas are people that are from Vegas and they've been there all their life and they're bored. But, dude, for the most part, the roads in Las Vegas, Nevada are way better. Like, they're smooth. They're way better than the roads in California because they take care of them, and they're farther from like the coast, so they don't have all that many earthquakes, ground movement like California does. Um, Dude, in Clark County, you could get food pretty much any time of the hour. It's cool to, like, if you're bored, to just walk down to the Strip or to Fremont Street or something. It's just a cool place to live, dude. It's kind of like Nashville, but better, you know, with casinos and shit. What did you do before you started truck driving? I was in Las Vegas Uber driving, and before that, I was in San Francisco Uber driving, and then like doing construction and working at a lumber yard. Um, yeah, outside of truck driving, it was Uber driving, Lyft driving. I was working at the lumber yard in Berkeley at Ashby Lumber on Ashby Avenue. Then I was in San Francisco doing construction. So I've worked. Bro, the cow farms in Texas. Yeah, they're sick, dude. Harris Ranch. I was talking about Harris Ranch on the 5. So Chandler is talking about the one on 99 southbound before the Grapevine by Highway 223. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Maybe if I see it, but I would mainly run by Bakersfield, the 99 and the 5 going up the Grapevine. Um, and I would do 166 when I would go out to the coast, like to Santa Maria. I Instagram you some info, aka Special K. I'll look into it. Sometimes my Instagram messages get kind of packed, and they're not in like my direct messages. Some of them get like locked away in the requests, and that plus all the fake accounts on Instagram, it's hard to keep up with it. So that's why I like to talk to you guys right here on live when I can. Foster Farm sucks. That's the one. Fresno to Lamar smells just as bad. Yeah, dude. I haven't smelled too much bad shit in Fresno in the 99. It's mainly like in Kern County and Kings County. It's disgusting, dude. What about Georgia Pacific and pods? Um, Again, if you're going to do pods CR England, you got to be a mentor to really make money on that account. The only way you can be a single driver, a solo driver at CR England and make money is at Dollar General, Anheuser-Busch, from Colorado to like California, and then what else? I think that's it. Anything else, you got to be a mentor. So I'll go to night. I'll be a mentor again. I'll run for solo 6 months at night, and then I'll be a mentor. And who knows, dude? Maybe I'll just stick with it. Maybe I'll just stay at night and fucking retire there, dude. I mean, I'll have my own assigned truck. I won't have to slip seat like Walmart. I'll be a mentor making like 100 grand, and it'll just keep going up. Who knows, dude? I might just fucking stay there. That plus, you know, who knows? You never know what the future holds. On the website, England advertising drivers for Foster Farms accounts needs a hazmat. Oh, you might need a hazmat. Who knows? I don't know why you would need a hazmat. I thought about this. Shouldn't you need a hazmat to run reefer? Because the reefer has an engine which has fuel injectors going into that, and then it has a tank. A reefer has a tank. So you're technically hauling fuel when you haul a reefer. You're only not hauling fuel when you do dry van or flatbed. But when you run reefer, technically that's a tank. There's a fuel tank on a reefer. So shouldn't you need a hazmat to run any reefer? How many years of trucking do you got? How long did it take for you to get your backing fairly well? I'm a Walmart driver and feeling it. Dude, what the fuck? Bro, you're a Walmart driver and you're struggling with backing. I don't mean to laugh at you, but you must have come from the driver, from associate to driver program. Like you must have been stocking shelves as a Walmart associate and then turned into a driver. And Maybe you're struggling with backing. I understand. I struggled with backing. It took me a few months to get it down, like properly. You know what I mean? It took me about like past 90 days. I remember I was still struggling 3 months into it, backing. But when I was closer to like 5 months, that fourth month I was still kind of struggling. But 6 months I was way more confident. Now I could fucking get it in there. You know, sometimes depending on the situation, everyone's gonna struggle because there's some spots that are just tight. But if you're in an open yard like the one I was in Bakersfield, number one, I wouldn't try to find spots that are tight to park in. I would always try to park in double spots. And if there was only a single spot available, I would just get out and look like you guys see me doing. I would get out and look as many times as I can. Past 4 months, you should be getting it down. You know what I mean? I was laughing because you say you're a Walmart driver struggling with backing because of Walmart. They only want to hire drivers that are, like I said, perfect. You know what I mean? That have been driving for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Come out to West Texas and haul crude oil 100 to 150 yearly and 400 to 600 daily. Crude oil market is going to get busy due to high demand. Midland, Texas. So West Texas. I heard about West Texas and Midland, Texas. That's where I heard you guys are making money with oil. I'd have to get my manuals. Right now I got that automatic restriction because I started at CR England, but I'd go to Texas. If I went to Texas, I'd want to move to Corpus Christi. There's a lot of Latinas right there in Corpus Christi, dude. I get me a little thick thing right there in Corpus Christi. Shout out from Sobrani Park. Oh, right on, Karina. Oh, you're back. You're back over here. I know about Sobrani Park. Is CR England worth driving for if you're new? If you're new and if you're going to stay there, you need to be a mentor to make money. But honestly, the mentors, from what I know, the mentors at Night Transportation and even maybe at Swift are making more money than the mentors at CR England. You know, Haystack, that's where I'm at, Hayward, California. Would you work for Prime? Probably not. If I wanted to get tanker experience, I'd probably go to Prime, but probably not. Bro, Waste Connections Inc. hiring in the Bay Area starting at 45 an hour. So let me write that down. I could be applying at more places, you know. I just kind of want the easy way out and just go to Nevada. But if I could stay in the Bay, dude, I would love it. I'd love to stay in the Bay Area. Are you kidding me? Let me see. Waste. My stepmom stood home today, so I kind of like was kind of lagging today. What did I do today? I went to the DMV, updated my medical card onto my license right here at the Hayward DMV on Jackson. Waste Connections Inc. Bay Area. Okay. I'll check that out. I'll check out. I haven't even checked out the Amazon positions out here, like for truck driving. It's all the way in Richmond, so I'd have to find a way to get from fucking Hayward to Richmond every day, which is kind of a stretch because I don't have a car right now. Check out Chima. Yeah, sometimes good not to report. Yeah, dude, it's like, I was thinking maybe they do these like reporting things because they know it's going to keep you from getting another job, so you just stay there at CR England. Dude, if it's not that bad, I mean, I could have easily, if they would have came to me and said, "Hey, did you fuck up this trailer?" I could have just said no and blamed it on their yard dog. You know what I mean? And I would have been at private fleet right now. Oh well, San Diego, low key, is still the only good middle ground left in California. Big but not too big. Moderate politics, state economy, military test, best climate, and close to the border. You for their needs. Yeah, like say you live in San Diego. Well, what a lot of people do who live in San Diego, they go get their teeth worked on over there in TJ because it's cheap. You know. I would live in San Diego. San Diego's beautiful, dude. CR England is still worth starting off in over here in Baco. for as long as it's going to be there. They're not going to be there for too much longer. I don't know. I don't know if they would even still be. I'm sure you can always get a job at CR England. I mean, that's the cool thing about CR England. If all fails, you can always go to CR England. You know what I mean? I don't know if they'll hire me because I was fucking running my mouth, but um, you can get a job at Swift and JB Hunt. You could go to JB Hunt right there in Bakersfield. They run the Target account around the corner. Oakland is ghetto. Oakland is ghetto. Oakland's hella fucking ghetto. Let me see. I heard good shit about Chima. Oakland is third world. Oakland's nasty, dude. I don't want to live in Oakland. I mean, I would. If I was going to live in Oakland, I'd probably want to live in West Oakland because it's right next to San Francisco and like Emeryville and Berkeley. But even that area, it's just not the same like it used to be, dude. I used to be able to like walk to bars and shit on San Pablo or go get food. There ain't shit out there, dude. Everything's closing. It's fucking depressing out here in the Bay Area. Chima got some big ass, badass trucks too. I live in Pleasanton, only work in Oakland. Okay. I'll check out what's popping over there at Hagenberger or off of by the Coliseum. I'll check it out. I think there's like some flatbed action over there. Let me see. The fleet took over. McCarran used to be England. Yep. See? Right there. Right there. The fleet took over McCarran. Used to be CR England. I remember that. I think when I started CR England, like when I was over the road, CR England was still doing some work in McCarran. McCarran is all private fleet. It's been private fleet most of the time that I've been at CR England. So yeah, dude, 8852, England's on their way out. Check out Chima. They're based out of Washington State. Ontario in the house. What's up, Ontario? That's Ontario. I get confused because I think there's an Ontario, Southern California, and I think there's like an Ontario, Canada. I don't know. Are you asking me, Augustine? Before CR England, it was Swift and Western Express. Yeah, bro. You see? Vegas is cool. The only downsides about Vegas, if you want to start a family, CCSD is one of the worst performing districts in the nation. Insurance is also higher. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it all depends on your kid and the values you instill in your kid to do good in school. I mean, look at Martin Luther King. He was from the hood, I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? And he turned into a fucking doctor, right? There's kids that go to school in East Oakland, which is probably, I'm willing to bet money, is worse than going to school in Las Vegas and become doctors and lawyers. You know what I mean? So yeah, the school districts, you know, it's just, at the end of the day, you as a parent, I don't have kids, but you as a parent, you can only do so much. At the end of the day, it's up to your kid whether your kid's going to perform in school or not. There was nothing my parents could do to get me to perform in school. I was a complete fuck up when I was a kid, dude. That's why I'm a truck driver. You know, outside the strip, Vegas is kind of shitty. Junkies everywhere. Not everywhere, dude. There are some cool places in Las Vegas, right? East Las Vegas gets overlooked because a lot of East Las Vegas is nice, but there's a lot of good like pockets in East Las Vegas, especially up by Hollywood Boulevard. Let me ask you something. When you start Uber driving, was it worth it? When I started, yeah, but then, you know, that market got flooded. I heard drivers are making money right now with Uber. And like a dude, believe this or not, there's some Uber drivers out there that are making more money than owner operators, right? Even though owner operators, they're dealing with like a higher cost, like and a higher payout of driving. But when you look at the two, the owner operator's spending way more money and getting paid less money than the Uber driver who's you know, spending less money on his cost of business. Good dude, a Freightliner monthly payment is like $1,500, dude, over $1,000, plus the fuel, plus the tires, your permits that you got to get, and then if you have to pay like lumper fees and stupid shit like that, dude, it's bad right now, bro. When I go to Vegas, I'll be an Uber driver again. Uber is a cool thing to do. You could pick up a lot of chicks on Uber. You know what I mean? As long obviously you're not going to go out there being a creep, but you get yourself, get back in the gym, which I haven't been doing in a minute. You go out there in the summer showing off the guns and the 6-pack. You get women hitting on you. You don't got to do nothing, bro. Let me ask you something. Northwest Vegas is nice. Yeah. Bro, I work with Knights in Long Beach ports, and we are the main account. Vegas ports, they all don't like it over there, plus crappy internationals. We have 2024 Ken's good money here. Night out of the Long Beach port. I would run nights. I would run nighttime if I was doing JB Hunt or night out of the Long Beach port. How the fuck would I move? I would just... Should I move to LA, dude, to Long Beach? $1,800 a week. If you're doing $1,800 a week and you're single, living in LA, you can make it work. You'll have roommates. If you're smart, you'll have roommates to save up your money and get like a little Honda. But you'll live good and have the weekends off. Amarin S, do you have the weekends off right there on that account? Walmart Rob. England had the account even before Swift, like 10 years ago. I remember seeing them deliver to the store by the house. They told me they have a safety review meeting tomorrow for me, and I asked for a load, but they can't give it to me because they're going to look at that ticket. Yeah, they might let you go, brother. It's all good. You can always go to Western Express. Western Express, they're like, I'm not being smart or anything, dude, but if you need to fall back on something, from what I know, Western Express takes drivers who are even like in the clearinghouse program, like if you failed a drug test or if you got a speeding ticket. Do a year at Western Express. Don't fuck around. Don't speed. Don't be speeding, dude. And you'll be good. Usually with a year of, safe driving, you'll be good, bro. You can get back onto another company. You have an email? Yeah, but I don't really want to give that out. Bro, is there just no money in trucking? There is money in trucking. There is. It's just where I'm at in the Bay Area, it's just not really popping. If I was in Los Angeles, I'd be working right now. If I was in LA, I'd be working right fucking now. It's just for some reason, the port of Oakland, it's just not popping. It's just not popping out of that port. And I don't know what the fucking deal is with that, dude. Because the port of Oakland is fucking huge. I just don't understand why Swift and Knight, why they're not really in the port of Oakland, right? I talked to Swift and Knight, and they said that they're just not hiring for the port of Oakland. For the port of Oakland right now. They're always hiring for the port of LA, though. I don't know. Do I want to go back to Vegas? But I don't know, dude. It's probably between that and LA, because I don't want to live in the fucking Central Valley. I'll tell you that right now, dude. If I have to, I will for like a few months. But dude, I don't want to live in the fucking valley, bro. I know a few bartenders that are balling. Yeah, they are. Fuck yeah. Bartenders in the right town can make a lot of fucking money, bro. Bartenders in like San Jose can make a lot of money with all those tech people out there. Fuck yeah, bartenders make money. My uncle drove for Knight over 20 years. There you go. See, what does that tell you? If there's an uncle that drove for any company for 20 years, then it's worth it. Knight's a decent company, bro. Don't let these owner operators or, these other like truck drivers tell you that Swift or Knight are bad companies. They have bad drivers that fuck up, yeah. But the company themselves, even as a mega carrier, they're better than CR England, I'll tell you that. The reefer fuel tank would be an unplacatable amount of hazmat. Oh yeah. I still think the CDL holders sleep on public transit. There's big bus stop operators that are making 140K pension. A lot of management opportunities. So what are you saying, Karina? I should go get my passengers and go work for AC Transit? Is AC Transit even hiring right now? Let's see. AC Transit bus driver. They start off, bus operators earn 25 an hour after training and can potentially make up to $36.89 an hour. They got a $2,000 bonus. I'd be going right there to East Oakland, dude. Over there to AC Transit. All I need to get is my passengers. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should go to AC Transit. Just the Bay Area is so expensive, Karina. You know that shit. It's hella expensive out here. VTA pays well in San Jose. Oh, I bet, dude. People in San Jose make money. I got a cousin who just got a job at Google, and he didn't even go to college. You know what I mean? Alligators in Christie. They're thick all over Texas. Pick a spot, you'll be fine. Yeah, bro. Texas has a lot of bad prods. Show us your firearms collection. I don't have one. England did deliveries in Reno area from Riverside back then. They still do. I've ran loads from there to Reno. Well, yeah, like I'm sure they're still doing loads here and there from McCarran, but what we're talking about is McCarran, like that whole account used to be nothing but CR England trucks that were stationed either in that DC or in a truck stop just outside of that DC, like they are in Livingston at Foster Farms. Like they are at Shafter 8852. And Shafter, when you go into the Shafter DC outside of the secondary transportation office where the fuel desk is, and like not the fuel desk, but where like the fuel station is at Shafter, at that Walmart distribution center, it's all CR England trucks and just a few Walmart private fleet trucks, probably like 10 at the most Walmart private fleet trucks, but there's about, when they're all parked, it's probably like about 60 CR England trucks. What we're saying is that's all going to be gone. And yeah, every now and then CR England is going to do like a live load to that or like a delivery to Shafter, but they're not going to be doing the outbound freight from Shafter. They're not doing that in McCarran no more, right? The only outbound freight they're doing is probably like a backhaul to leave, but they're not going to be doing their store deliveries. Like the main work that's coming out of there now, dude, the private fleet's taking that over. I'm at Prime right now in Houston. What part of the Bay? I'm from the East Bay, Hayward / Oakland. That's where I grew up. That's where I'm at right now. Just hopped on the live, man. How's it going? What's up? What's up, Prod Napoleon? Chilling, man. P-test or hair test. Most trucking companies do hair follicle tests. I got 3 days left to work after this. Damn it. 3 days left. Dude, this fucking thing is so touchy. How do you know? I need to go to school for... Do you know if I need to go to school for hazmat endorsement? Or is it just the test? No, you need to take a class for the hazmat endorsement. If you're in Modesto, I know a guy who knows a guy who's friends with another guy who's banging some chick who knows a guy who will sign off on your class, right? Saying that you did the class, but you just pay him. And he's certified with the state because he has a truck driving school. And that's what I did. I didn't do the class. I just paid homie some money, and I got my hazmat. I was able to take my written test at the DMV. I drove for CR on their Target account in Woodland. It was super cool. I bet. I heard the Walmart accounts aren't that. I mean, the Target accounts aren't bad. Prime got the book of YouTubers. Planning on moving to San Francisco or Texas. Coming from living in AZ, it's boring out here. You'll be paying that money in San Francisco. You're going to move to San Francisco, you got to make some money, dude. If not, this is what happens when people move to San Francisco. When people move to San Francisco, they go to San Francisco, right? You can get a job pretty easy in San Francisco. Probably not in trucking, but just a job. You can get a job pretty quick in San Francisco. And they find out that San Francisco is pretty expensive, especially if like you want to get a car. And most people go from San Francisco, then they think, oh, it's probably cheaper in Oakland. And once they're in Oakland, they find out that it's not that cheaper in Oakland, and Oakland's a lot ghettoer than San Francisco. Then they'll move out to like Fairfield or Hayward, and it'll still be expensive. And then they're like, oh, well, I could move out to Tracy and save some money, which they don't, because you got to commute. They're like, oh, well, if not Tracy, then Modesto. And then you're in the Central Valley. You know what I mean? You're just a Californian who started in San Francisco, and now you're in the Central Valley, where everyone like recycled Bay Area is all up and down the Central Valley. And then eventually, like, fuck this, I'm out. And then you leave California. That's what happens when you move to San Francisco, right? Or if you're from San Francisco. I would call Shima. They were super nice. My buddy's over there at Prime. Side, yeah, I've seen a lot of videos coming out here. I'm in training phase. Johnny on the flip side. Okay, is that Martin? I think that Johnny guy is on Martin Transport. That's that Veterano dude at Martin. He seems like a cool dude. Martin's a good company, dude. I just fucked it up for myself. That's all. I was fucking around and not the night before and not studying my pre-trip, and I forgot a lot of the detailed shit. Eastern Canada, Ontario is a big city. Okay. Dude, I'm far behind on these. Oakland's ghetto. Dude, I'm so behind on these comments. Let me skip to the newer ones. Oh, I wasn't that far behind. I can catch up. Try to catch up. How old am I? I'm 31. 1,800 after taxes. I'm with Walmart going on 8 years. There you go. Walmart, Rob, that's a big baller. Karina, if you're single, you should hit up Walmart Rob. He'll take care of you. That boy's a baller. He's been at Walmart for 8 years. That's 8 years of raises. That boy is making big money. He's making more than 110 because that's their first year. I'm just fucking around, but yeah. Let's see. Legend, Intracal, Western. RUAN just hired 5 drivers for their Whole Foods account out of Richmond. I just talked to them yesterday. Yeah, I know. I'm not in Richmond, though. Richmond's like the end. Well, it's the beginning of Contra Costa County. It's the end of Alameda County. It's the beginning of Contra Costa County. And Richmond is Contra Costa County. The end of Alameda County, I think, is like Albany, right after Berkeley. It's an expensive BART ride, dude. BART isn't that cheap anymore. So if you're going to do that shit every day, it could probably keep you from saving up to buy a car. You know what I mean? The Bay Area is expensive, dude. Even some of our we have public transportation, but depending on what you want to do, if you're doing BART from like Hayward or San Leandro, or even like South Hayward or Union City, all the way to Richmond every day, and that's your commute, that's an expensive commute. It's so expensive that it could probably literally keep you from saving up money to buy a car, to keep it real. Because you're going back and forth, bro. It used to be cheap, but BART's not that cheap no more. Because the Bay is not connected as the LA area. LA has freeways that go in every direction. We're connected through public transportation in the Bay Area. Stockton, 209, what's up? What's up with it? Wub Zero. I drove for Schneider for 6.5 years. Started training 48 in winter of 2011. Dollar General came to the West Coast, and Schneider got the account and was invited to start up the account. Loved it. There you go. Walmart Rob, that's a real truck driver. He's been doing this shit for a minute. Axel Blackblade, how's the job seeking going, Ramos? Like shit. There ain't a lot of shit popping in the Bay Area. That, or I'm just probably not looking hard enough, honestly. I'm probably gonna go out to Las Vegas to night transportation. How about In-N-Out private fleet out of Lathrop? You need your manuals to work for got to be able to shift gears to work for In-N-Out. I can't shift gears. I got my license at CR England. Till I came to Walmart. So yes, I can back up pretty good. Learn from driving and backing to places that trucks should be. And yeah, dude, some of the stores that you get sent to, some of these Walmart stores that you get sent to, you're going to be getting sent to these stores in a 53-foot trailer with a sleeper cab, which I think is like a total of 75 feet or something like that. And yeah, some of them are just designed for like those small Pepsi trucks, but they want you to get in your big truck. I know the Stevens Creek Walmart in San Jose, that's a tight fucking dock. And it's not meant for a sleeper, but you get sent out there. That'll even happen if you're on private fleet. So, home daily, you can sleep in the truck to avoid rent. Weekends, oh yeah, okay, this is that night transportation. Yes, weekends off, home daily. You can sleep in the truck to avoid rent. Come to the beach and pick up girls. If you have hazmat, you can pull hazmat containers. And yeah, we have night shift. Okay. All right. If that's the case, dude, if I could sleep in my truck, like at their terminal over there in Fontana or whatever, all I would need is like an hour to get out there every day. I'd be losing that hour, you know what I mean? But eventually, if I stack up money, I'll just move to Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Let me write that down. I'll go fucking live in Long Beach, dude. Fuck y'all live in Long Beach. You kidding me? Let's see. Night. Dude, night transportation is so big. They'll work with you on where you want to move. Night intermodal. I'm guessing that's what you're doing. Or what you did. Either you're living in the truck over there in Long Beach, or that's what you did when you first got on that account. I'll go live in Long Beach. Hell yeah, I'll live in Long Beach. You kidding me, bro? In-N-Out wants 5 years experience driving. Damn. All that for a burger? Dude, they need to get out. They got their head so far up their ass. They want 5 years experience. They're a huge company. What kind of insurance are they working with, dude? Dude, Walmart only wants 2.5, and In-N-Out wants 5, and you got to unload the freight. Get the fuck out of here. They're stupid. The money in public transit is in overtime. You double your salary in overtime. Okay. All right. That's the thing, dude. When you're looking for a job, there's so much shit that you could do. You know what I mean? You kind of get overwhelmed on what you should do. All I would need to do is get passengers and get that endorsement, and I could probably just walk right into fucking like speed through their training. Because I already have like my CDL and shit. You can also drive for big motor coaches on those charters. Okay. What's your next plan? Have following your journey. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm probably going to go back to Las Vegas or over there to Long Beach. If I could live in the truck at Long Beach, dude, fuck yeah, I'll go to Long Beach, dude. It's totally random, but what kind of glasses are those? Persols. I bought them when I was making a bunch of money at CR England, when I was like a mentor, when I was balling. Let's see. I was making a lot of money at CR England at one point, dude. But then the account just took a shit. For hazmat, just study in the book, the written, there was no class. In California, they're requiring you to do a class, and they won't let you take the written test before you take that class. In other states, I don't know about other states, but here in California, to get your hazmat endorsement, you have to take a class now. That's required by the DMV. You can go, if you don't believe me, you don't gotta believe me. Go to the DMV and find out. They'll tell you, dude. La Raza, there you go. Mike from Hayward, dope. My wife grew up out there, went to Mount Eden. All right. I went to Bowman, and then after that, I stopped going to school in Hayward. I went to San Lorenzo High for a little bit before I got kicked out. But I mainly went to school in like Berkeley and Oakland. Fairfield is actually ghetto. I grew up there. Yeah, fuck yeah, Fairfield's ghetto, dude. That's what I'm saying. People move out there. Um, drive truck for WWE. WWE. World, the wrestling shit. WWE truck driver. What? It's a thankless job. What do you mean? It's not the way everyone paid upstaging. How much does WWE pay their truck drivers? They're making about 60 grand at WWE. That's hella funny, dude. You could be a fucking truck driver for the World Wrestling Entertainment. That's over the road. That's definitely over the road because they go all over the country with their shows. Who hauls for WWE? I'm a big WWE wrestling fan. Who hauls there for? I bet their owner operator. That's a trip. You didn't even think about that. WWE. They make enough money. That's probably a private fleet. That or I'm sure they use owner operators, but if I was running WWE, my shit would be private fleet. I would just pay the cost to be the boss, right? Because if not, you got to worry about owner operators, so you don't know really who's hauling your freight, and you don't really like you can see their CSA scores, but you don't have like a relationship with them. That's hella funny, dude. Please stop saying Oaktown is ghetto. So racist, man. They're hard neighborhoods all over the Bay Area, except Tiburon. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm not calling. I don't know how that's racist because everyone lives in Oakland. Um, Damon Harvey. Black people live in Oakland. Mexicans, Asians, white people. Everyone lives in Oakland. So unless if Oakland is a race, then that's a ghetto ass race. You know what I mean? That sounded kind of fucked up, dude. Everyone lives in Oakland. It's not racist to say that Oakland's ghetto. Oakland is ghetto, okay? It's a ghetto fucking dump. And I lived there for years. I went to high school out there. And no, dude, Oakland is fucking ghetto. Oakland's ghetto. Fresno's ghetto. Fucking, we just said Fairfield's ghetto. A lot of parts of Sacramento are ghetto. There's some parts of Hayward that are ghetto. The Tenderloin in San Francisco is ghetto. It's not racist to say that it's ghetto. Like, everyone lives in Oakland. Blacks, Mexicans, Chinitos, white people, everyone's in Oakland, dude. Oakland is fucking ghetto. It's not just ghetto, it's dangerous, dude. Come on now. I'm a teacher in Palo Alto schools. We ballin', but a lot of my cousins and family are in trucking. 120, not counting my sign-on bonuses. I average between 4 to 8 drivers a year. Okay, so you're probably a mentor over there. Spoken for 24 years and counting. In too deep. Create called me, or Crete called me and left a message saying that they do not hire out of California. She said it would be she said it would a giggle. I was supposed to she was giggling about it. It was supposed to be funny. But yeah, dude, some of these fucking people. Don't let that shit get to you, bro. California shot itself in the foot. And the residents pay the price for all their bullshit. For everything that they do in California that make it to where people don't want to hire. Hold up real quick. Yeah, dude, but I was on the phone with the safety department today at Sierra England, and the last dude I talked to who told me that I did have something on my record, near the end of it, he started like laughing and was like, "Oh, you have a great day, Augustine." Da, da, da. You know what that is? You know what that is, right? I know with that situation, what I'm talking about, at the dude that I was on the phone with at Sierra England, he's from Mexico. I'm an American. So to him, I'm like a rich man. You know what I'm saying? And he probably thinks, oh, he's trying to go to another company that's going to pay him more money. And even when I was at CR England, I was making more money than a guy from Mexico working for pesos. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I acknowledge that he's hating on me, but I don't take it to heart. You know what I mean? And for the person who said that, I was being racist for calling Oakland ghetto, that was another Mexican that I was on the phone with, being a little prick. So I know racism exists, but it's not racist to call Oakland ghetto. Oakland is ghetto. It's ghetto as fuck, dude. You know what I mean? People from Oakland would vouch for that, you know? You aren't looking, come on, bro. I lived in Oaktown for 35 years. I just moved to Dallas. Hate it. Fuck no. Fucking guns everywhere. Shootouts every night. Well, yeah, dude, Dallas is hood too. Dallas got hoods. Fuck yeah, Dallas got hoods. The only difference in Dallas is if you fuck around and get caught, they're not gonna let you like in and out of jail how they do here in California. They're gonna lock you up in Texas. So those gangsters out there in Dallas, dude, they're ballsy. That they're not afraid for going to prison. But another thing, dude, I don't know if I want to. I don't want to live in Oakland. I don't know if I want to do that. Are you gonna lease up in the future? Fuck no. I would never lease op, dude. Lease op, that's a scam, bro. I wouldn't recommend you guys to do that shit either. This is funny because I'm making over 130K as a teacher in the Bay, but I'm thinking about moving to Long Beach or San Diego. Do it, girl. Do it. You're a teacher. Where the hell are you teaching? Or it's just the Bay Area. Our taxes can pay that in the school districts. Good for you, Karina. You're making 108. I'm jealous of you, Karina. Ain't that a bitch? See what happens when you don't go to school? When you don't fucking do what you're supposed to do when you're a kid and go to college and become a teacher? Homegirl is making 130K as a teacher, and we're out here chaining up tires, going down the grapevine in the rain and shit. And she's right here with her Starbucks coffee in the classroom, making 130K teaching little kids. Good for you, girl. Good shit. That's what I'm talking about. 130K as a teacher, lucky. I wish I was a fucking teacher. Well, I don't really like kids, but it's a lot easier than chaining up a tire. Um, Animal style, that's their insurance. Oh, for In and Out has nice equipment. Yeah, they do. And they want reliable drivers on time every day. They pay well. This is why they want 5 years. Huh? What's up, Vlogs? And Long Beach is cheaper than LA City. You can still get a studio, one bedroom for under 2K if you look hard enough. Yeah, dude, yeah. For the most part, Los Angeles is slightly cheaper than the Bay Area. I said this to one person from LA, and I kind of felt like they thought that I was saying, oh, we're better than you guys. That's nothing to be proud about. You know what I mean? That the Bay Area is more expensive than LA. That sucks, dude. That's horrible. That's not like a flex to say that, oh, we got it worse than you guys. It's, nah, bro. That's not cool. But for the most part, when gentrification was popping off, it's always been kind of known for people from the Bay Area who know the prices up here, who deal with this shit up here in the Bay Area. When people from San Francisco and Oakland and Berkeley and all that, when we look at shit going on in LA, like the prices in LA, yeah, it's cheaper. The average studio apartment is cheaper in LA, especially like in the San Fernando Valley, and like you said, probably in Long Beach, where it's probably more up to par with the Bay Area is probably when you get into like Orange County and San Diego. Then you're probably looking about like the same prices. But in San Francisco, and especially like San Francisco, Berkeley, Oakland, um, San Jose, especially Mountain View, yeah, dude, it's expensive as hell. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold up. see, people still in the chat. Let's see. So, um, so the reason, like I said, the reason why the Bay Area is more expensive than LA for the most part is because what's centered around the economy. LA is centered around Hollywood and finance, and of course the ports, trucking. San Francisco is mainly centered around, like Karina said, it used to be defense. Treasure Island was a Navy base, I believe, and San Francisco, the Presidio, was also like the Navy or some shit like that. Um, but in the Bay Area, it's tech, obviously. Facebook, biotech, the medical field, just tech. Anything tech goes into everything. Everything that Wall Street invests in is right here in San Francisco, right? So people who work in tech, they tend to make more money than people who work in Hollywood. Because how many Jessica Albas are there? There's only one Jessica Alba. God damn, she's bad, right? Even as an old broad, dude. She's getting up there in age. She's like in her 40s, but dude, she is still smoking. And she didn't get no boob job or nothing, dude. She's just natural. But there's only one J-Lo. There's only one Ben Affleck. But beneath them, there's a lot of people who are in the studio. The cameraman, there's jobs, right? The construction workers who work building the sets and taking down the sets. The truck drivers who deliver shit to the sets, like in like the box trucks, and even the semis. You know what I mean? People who work in Hollywood don't make a lot of money. Who work in production. People who work at Facebook, even the janitor, they're making a lot of money, dude. A janitor at like Google is probably making $70,000 a year, just shoveling shit. You know. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should go work it. Fucking. But then the flip side is you got to live in Palo Alto, and probably live out of a car because you don't make enough money. Even at 70,000, 80,000 a year, you don't make enough money to get an apartment out in Palo Alto or Mountain View where Google is. You know. Don't sleep on UPS. One every major city. Yeah, I gotta go harder. Like homie said, I'm not looking hard enough. I'm not looking hard enough. I agree with that. I'm not looking hard enough. If I really like dig hard, I'm pretty sure I could find a trucking job right here in the Bay Area. I'm pretty sure I can. You can sleep in the truck at the Rancho Dominguez yard. We are the main account 7 miles from Long Beach. On the ports, we have everything. Showers. You don't have to go to Fontana. Dude! What? Thank you so much, Emerson. I really appreciate that, dude. Night transportation. Rancho. See, I need to start going live, dude, especially when I'm looking for a job. Compton. It says that it's in Compton, on Victoria Street in Compton. But you're saying Rancho Dominguez. Dude, if they got a shower there, I'll use that shit. Oh, no, here it is. Night transportation, Rancho Dominguez, California terminal. They got a terminal right there in Rancho Dominguez. All right. Oh, dude, that's a whole ass terminal right there. Check them out. Oh, dude. I'll call them tomorrow. Dude, I'll go live in Long Beach. Hell yeah, I'll live in Long Beach. You kidding me? I would love to live in Long Beach. Vegas is cool. I'll still be in California paying taxes, but I'll be in Long Beach next to the beach. Thank you so much, Emerson. I really appreciate that, dude. I'm definitely going to hit them up. We have an account with the Ross stores. A load from the port and empty and back pays $220. You can do 2 of those and make $500 a day. Dude. Say it ain't so, bro. You should be easily, even with traffic, with your hours of service. I'm guessing that Ross is somewhere over there in LA, like that drop yard or whatever, you should be able to do 2 loads out of the port to where, say it's in Southgate, right? You could easily flip that. Or say it's like in, say it was in Santa Clarita. You could flip 2 loads. Fuck yeah, probably still have like an hour or 2 left. Damn, dude, just imagine if you flipped 3 loads, if you worked at night. If you worked at night right there, oh, I'm gonna hit that up, dude. And it's at night transportation, and you could live in the truck. That'll mentor people coming aboard Walmart using me as a reference to get on. Oh yeah, because you got that YouTube channel. Good for you, man. Ballin'. Bruh, the piggy bank breaker. If a company does not hire out of California, easy trick. Just transfer your CDL to Nevada. The DMV will accept a 30-day lease, motel, extended stay as proof of residency. That's what a lot of people do who move to Vegas. They go stay at like the Seagull Suites over there off like Harmon or whatever, not too far from the Strip or wherever around town. They stay at the Seagull Suites, and they'll kind of like, I think you could even get mail at the Seagull Suites, so they'll do that until they find a place. That's why you see like hella motherfuckers crowded up at the Seagull Suites, because they're all pitching in on the rent right there, because it's like weekly and monthly. It be your own people, bro. Yeah, it is. Yes, sir. But I don't, that shit that happened with that dude on the phone, I don't take offense to it, because I see what's going on. He's from Mexico, I'm an American. The thing about us Mexicans from Mexico, like when we go out there, the guys, and sometimes even the women too, there's like this resentment, because like they'll even, especially if you don't speak Spanish fluently, you're pretty much white to them. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, dude. A lot of Mexicans from Mexico are racist. Like the real Mexicanos, a lot of them are, I'm telling you, bro, even to their own kind. Like if you're a Mexican American, you're pretty much like a Weddle. Like you're white. You know what I mean? And if you don't speak, even if you speak like Spanish fluently, just for the fact that you're from America, they don't like you, because it has to do with money. It just has to do with money. It's the same reason why a lot of people don't like Elon Musk, because he's a rich asshole. Like why they don't like Trump, because he's a rich asshole. Mexicans from Mexico, they don't like Mexican Americans, especially if we go out there and we got all these Latinas hitting us up, you know, because they're gold diggers or whatever. You know, because they're gold digging on an American guy and they want to get a green card. So there's resentment there. So I don't take it to heart. Doesn't hire. Also, I'm from Oakland. Also, I'm from Oakland is ghetto. I'm here for the, I'm here in Chicana, Karina. I bet Karina's bad, huh? There's a lot of badass Chicanas over there in Oakland. I passed by Oakland on the freeway, and there was nothing. I passed by Oakland on the freeway, and there was nothing but homeless people everywhere and trash everywhere. It reminds me of Skid Row. Yeah, dude, Oakland is one big Skid Row, brother. I'm telling you, Oakland's bad. And if it's not that, it's like these youngsters shooting at each other because they want to be gangster, but they don't want to get hit in the face, so they go shoot because they don't want to fight. You know what I mean? It's dumb. What brand? Seat cushion. I got a seat cushion right here. I got this seat cushion. My fat ass is kind of wearing it out. This seat cushion I got it at Pilot Flying J. I bought this on the Grapevine when I was still at England. This chair sucks. This is my little brother's chair. But he's at school right now. Looks like purple. Thank God he wasn't driving on the highway in the middle of Oakland traffic. It'd be kind of hard to go to the restroom. Oh yeah, dude, you're not going to the restroom in Oakland. You're not. Fucking. When I was Uber driving, I was on like, what was I on? I think it was like on 10th and East 12th, or 12th and East 12th, right there in like, I think that's Funktown, where the Chinitos are, right? There was all these Chinitos out there and some, what did I do? Yeah, I dropped somebody off on Uber, right? I dropped off some lady who worked at some restaurant. There was all these chinos out there hanging out, and I needed to fucking take a shit really bad, right? So I got out, and there was a bathroom right there. And I walked to the bathroom, and this chino was just guarding the door. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, dude, I got to use the bathroom. He's like, oh no, this is for customers only for the shop. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, dude, I just dropped somebody off who worked here. I'm an Uber driver. He said, no, get the fuck out of here. It's like, oh God, that's Oakland. See? Who the fuck wants to live there? Who the fuck? Fuck no, dude. Just like, no. I don't want to live in Oakland. I'd step on a nail before I go move back to Oakland, dude. You think day cabs are worth it if you're getting paid? If you're getting paid, you know what I mean? I heard the JB Hunt drivers in the day cabs running out of the port in LA are making money. And a glad day on a day cab was only 11 hours. I think he said in England on the day cab it was only 11 hours or less. If I subscribe to your channel, will you pay? If I subscribe to your channel, to pay you more money, you don't gotta pay me no money. Van Life, you don't gotta pay me no money just to subscribe. You can just subscribe. That's not how it works. You get paid off of your views. You could literally have like 1,001 subscribers just so you could be a partner. And if you're getting millions of views, you make money really on the views. It's not really on the subscriber count. You make money on views because they got to run ads on your videos, right? Blue collar work isn't very popular among people these days. I'm not knocking college graduates, but we can't have too many bosses and not enough workers. Yeah, dude, there's nothing wrong with being a worker. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of these youngsters, they got to stop listening to fucking Andrew Tate and all these dating coaches on YouTube that say, oh, you know, a real alpha male has his own business and is a leader and all that. It's like, nah, dude, fuck that. No, get a job. This is what these kids do. They listen to all these fucking dudes on YouTube, right? And then they take it to heart. And what are these kids really doing? This is what they're doing. They're just right here. God, I look like a little kid with that Sunny D on. You know, they're becoming alpha males, and this is all that they're doing on their computers. Like, bitch. Yeah. I'm an alpha male. Yeah. That's what these kids are doing, bro. These kids are fucking up, dude. These kids are all bad, bro. They're lost. They need to get a fucking job, right? Not to mention, not everyone's smart enough to go to college. I ain't smart enough to do that shit. I ain't got no shame in saying it. Night Transportation called me 2 months ago. I missed the phone call and have not been able to get in touch with anyone. So yes, they are looking for drivers at Night Transportation. They're always looking for night. Dude, that's the biggest. That's the biggest trucking company out right now is Night Transportation, dude. They're taking over. They bought U.S. Express, Swift. They own other shit. I think they even have like in-house brokers. Night Transportation, they're doing it. Mega carriers always hiring out of turnover. Yeah. I mean that's the cool thing about having a CDO. You know, let's just be real, right? Like if I wanted to, I could run OTR for Swift tomorrow and be out of here, right? I don't want to do OTR Swift, right? I'll do intermodal Swift, but I don't want to run over the road, dude. I'm gonna check out that fucking what Emerson's talking about. With Night Transportation, it's 27 an hour, but after 2 hours, only thing that sucks, detention. It's all good. Oh, so it depends on how fast they unload you. Oh, dude, is that live unload right there? Emerson, with that port job, is that live unload? Let's see. Yeah, but it seems like even with live unload, dude, you should be able to flip to turn it around. Because Night Transportation, that's got to be a main customer for wherever drop you're doing. For Ross, that's got to be their main customer. It has to be. Like one of them, like CR England, they're not going to keep. That's the thing about working for a mega carrier is this. Say I'm an owner operator and I show up with my intermodal, with my container, right? I'm not really high on the priority list unless maybe if I bribe them to unload me quick, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm Night Transportation and I'm going to the Ross yard or to the Ross warehouse or whatever, I'm high on the priority list because I'm most of their business. You know what I mean? Compared to this just small business owner operator, I'll I'll cut in line ahead of him. They're gonna unload my truck before they unload his truck, right? And this was the same thing when I was at Walmart. When I showed up in my CR England truck with the produce and meat loads, every now and then there would be an owner operator that'd be doing a delivery to the store who would be in a Walmart dry van. And I'd get in, and then he'd be like, hey, I was waiting out here for the past 2 hours. And I'm like, sorry, dude. I'm with CR England. And one time I did it just to be a dick, just because I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. And then he was, oh, yeah, we're going to see about that. And then he walked with me to the door. And then the associate, sure enough, say, hey, man, I'm sorry. I know you got that remix load, but he's priority. He has the produce and meat load with England, so we have to unload him first. We have to get that food into our refrigerator. After you got to wait. And he was waiting for another truck. He was waiting for a CR England truck to get unloaded. Then another CR England truck came through and cut ahead of him, which was me. It's the same thing with night transportation at these intermodal stops, right? That's the benefit of being with a mega carrier as a company driver. Not only do you not have to worry about being an owner operator and that big cost of business, but you get priority when you go to these places and get unloaded. You'll jump ahead of the line in front of all these owner operators. That's why they don't like these mega carriers, dude. It's another reason why they don't like us working at these mega carriers, because we cut them in line at these places. I've dated both tech bros and blue collar guys, money wise. I make my own money. It's about personality and masculine qualities. There you go, Karina. Sounds like Karina's single, guys. Y'all should go holler at Karina. Go move to Oakland, and you can go marry Karina. I agree, man. I'm not going to college, and I'm not college material myself either. No shame in it myself. Yeah, bro. I got family members who went to college, who went to places like Berkeley, and some of them told me that the jobs that they're qualified for only pay about 60 grand a year. But they're educated on, when it comes to book shit, like being book smart. Yeah, they're smarter than me. They know a lot more. They're educated. But me, as the dumb truck driver, I'll make more money than that person who went to UC Berkeley, right? It shouldn't be that way. A lot of these kids, dude, the problem is these kids, they go to these colleges and they're too young to make, a big career decision like that. It took me up until 29 to really get my shit together and get my CDL and get a real career under my belt. It took me to 29. I fucked off most of my 20s just trying to figure it out. When I was in my 20s, I was trying to figure it out. And when you're trying to figure it out and you go to college, there's a good chance that you don't know what you're doing and you end up in debt with a bullshit degree. And then when you're working that job, you get mad at the man. You know what I mean? Oh, it's Elon Musk's fault. It's Wall Street. Oh, whatever. And you become a little socialist. Just get a CDL. Just or go work construction. Don't go to college if you don't know what you're doing. You only go to college if you're gonna go hard with it and do it the right way, the way it's always meant to be done. Become a doctor, a lawyer, and then from a lawyer you can become a judge, whatever. But if you're not gonna become a doctor or a lawyer, or get whatever accreditation you need to become like a CEO or something, don't go to college. Don't. So there's no shame in us not being smart enough for college. We're smart enough to not go into college and get ourselves in debt. That's where we're smarter than a lot of college kids. They know a lot about whatever they're taught, but we, as truck drivers, when it comes to financial shit, we might be smarter than them, even though we're dumber than them. Drop and hook only, detention at ports. They got hectic. Okay. All right. Oh, cool. I caught up with all the comments. Nice. All right. Thank you so much, Emerson. I'm really going to look into that. That sounds like a fucking cool little setup. I'll probably have to give him like an LA address or something, but I could find an LA address. I got a cousin who lives not too far from like Hollywood that I can use, right? I myself don't invest much in the alpha male concept. Um, Many misunderstand it. If alphas exist, they aren't bullies or pushovers. They are motivated and outgoing and easygoing men. Kyle, so I got my 2018, worked at Coca, so I got mine in 2018, worked at Coca-Cola for years, and they paid for the license. Good for you. Good for you, Kyle. And the other Kyle, Kyle Marika. Yeah, dude, the only time that I seen like this, this alpha male thing really presented in a way that made sense to me on YouTube was from a chick, from a broad on YouTube. You know what I mean? Some black broad, right? And she was like, "Oh, yeah, a real alpha male is simple. It's simple, all this alpha male shit." And she explained it like an alpha male is a big motherfucker like Kimbo Slice or The Rock Dwayne Johnson, obviously. And a beta male are like 90% of the men, like Kevin Hart and even myself. Like me standing next to Kimbo Slice, he's the alpha male. Even if he's shorter than me, he's the alpha male. Just because he's a big, huge motherfucker, right? And he fucking beat up people in the backyard to where their eyeball was hanging out. That's obviously an alpha male. An alpha male is someone that the average motherfucker wouldn't step up to, okay? That would think twice about fucking with. That's an alpha male, all right? As far as like a mindset and all that, no. There's men that are different. An alpha male is a motherfucker that you think twice about stepping up to as a man, right? You would probably get in Kevin Hart's face before you get into The Rock's face, because The Rock is an alpha male. He's a big, huge motherfucker that you don't fuck with. You know what I mean? Unless if you like getting your ass beat. You know what I mean? That's an alpha male. All right? An alpha male is a motherfucker that you think twice about fucking with. A beta male is just the average motherfucker. You know what I mean? Compared to that alpha male. That's not to say that, a beta male will fucking kill you. You know what I mean? Men are men. You know what I'm saying? So all this alpha male, beta male shit, half of these motherfuckers got it all twisted, dude. And another thing is that people who worry about alpha male, beta male are usually guys with little dicks. You know what I mean? Because if you're packing or if you're proud of what you got under there, you're not worried about that. You know what I mean? Let's see. I got mine in 2018, worked at Coca-Cola. I used to date a girl named Katrina. It was like throwing a hot dog in the... It was like throwing a hot dog in a hallway. That shit was loose, bro. Bro, I had some loose years ago when I was working at Tesla. Um, I'll say it. I cashed this broad out on Instagram, some Instagram model, right? I showed her some like $100 bills in the DM. I was like, check it out, girl, because I was working at Tesla and we were working 7 days straight in the factory and I had all this money. I had like a couple of thousand, like just short of 10 grand, right? And this is when I first got hired. This was within like what, 3 or 4 months. I had all this money because all I had time to do was go to work and go home. And I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna get laid tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I go on Instagram. If you got money like that, this is what you do. You go on Instagram. You go on all these little Instagram models pages, and especially the ones that say for business inquiries, email me at whatever, you know what I mean, for photo shoots. Nah, these girls are selling. They're peddling their ass on Instagram. That's what they're doing, right? So I found this one bride who didn't even have like inquiries or whatever. She was just a badass Instagram model. I was like, damn, I want her. So I DM'd her like a short video of me with money or whatever and like counting it so she knew that it was real. And I was like, check this out, girl. This could be yours if you come down here tonight. And she came down and her shit was loose. And man, I wrapped it up, but man, I regretted it. You know what I mean? Her shit was loose, dude. It was all bad. Um, it's about your hustle. I went to SF State and work with and make more than some Berkeley and Stanford grads. I don't look down on blue collar guys. As a teacher, um, I had to go to college, no debt. There you go. Yeah, dude, teachers, from what I know in California, because my dad works for the San Mateo School District, and that's the highest, that's the highest paid school district in the state of California, because that's where Atherton is. If you're from the Bay Area, Atherton is the richest zip code in California. It's the richest zip code in the Bay Area, but it's the richest zip code in the state. Let's see. Am I just poking my chest out for the Bay Area? Let's see. What is the wealthiest zip code in California? Atherton. Yeah. Yeah. See, when I say this shit about the Bay Area making more money than Southern California, it's you could Google this shit. Okay, these people who work in tech, and biotech, and the consulting firms and the law firms that, you know, work with Facebook and represent them in court and lawsuits and shit. Yeah, it goes Billionaires Row in New York City, then it goes San Francisco. That's where most of America's wealth is, right? On Wall Street and in San Francisco. Okay? New York and San Francisco. And then it goes to LA and then like wherever else after that, you know what I mean? But yeah, my dad works for the San Mateo School District in pretty much in Atherton, and he's probably like the highest paid school district locksmith in the state of California. And he never went to college, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, teachers, dude, if you get into the right school district, you'll be balling. Like teachers in Atherton, I guarantee you they're making money. Did it feel good though? Yeah, it was alright. Let's see. Yeah, all that college don't matter if you don't make enough money to live comfortably and be on top of getting out of debt. You should get out of trucking while you can. There's money in trucking, bro. There's money in it. Trust me, there's money in truck driving as a company driver. Okay? Then you could save up your money. Like, say you're in California, right? And you're making all this California income. You could save up your money and then go out to Ohio and buy a house and do something slick, like turn it into a clean, sober living house, get it up and running, cash flow it. You know what I mean? Get a management company to take care of it and collect that money right here in California, dude. There's money in truck driving. I just saw Oakland, ABS Logistics, Amazon Freight. Andrew, I just saw it. Oakland, ABS Logistics, Amazon Freight Partner. 25 an hour, 13-hour shifts, 3 days a week, overtime. You can get in. Thank you. All right, I'll write that down. Oakland. It's probably in Richmond, because the Amazon warehouse out here in the Bay that I know about is in Richmond. ABS Logistics. Okay, let me see. I don't know, dude. I might just go fuck around with Emerson over there at night, dude. That sounds legit, brother. Amazon Freight Partner. Okay, ABS Logistics. Amazon Freight. I'm gonna go harder tomorrow with the applications. I'm gonna go harder tomorrow. Let me see. Are you a high value male? No, I'm a low value male because I'm unemployed. I'm a fucking bum. I'm not high value right now. That's so fucking stupid, dude. Are you a high value male? Get the fuck out of here, dude. High value. Oh, I said that shit a few years ago when I was in my 20s, bro. Oh, it was so cringe, dude. When I was all into that shit. Oh, drove from DC to DC, easy no touch freight. Okay. Dropping hook. All right. That's cool. That's cool, bro. Doing that Amazon work. I could do that Amazon work and then go get like a bartending job in like, bang broads that I work with at my bartending job and be a truck driver for 3 days. That's sick, dude. Let's see. She don't matter when you got a Glock. Shit don't matter when you got a Glock. Don't be walking around with no Glock, dude. You don't want to get in no trouble. Yeah, true. It was loose, or you're tiny. Yeah, one of it was loose, or you're tiny, huh? Keep it real, dude. Keep it real, van life. Are you just tiny, brother? Or was she really that loose? Because you know how I know the chick I was fucking around with was loose. Because when I, was searching for my car keys in there, I was literally searching. I was like, hold on. It was like this. It was like this. I was like, hold on, what? I was like, what's going on? And then it was like, and then, then my uncle came in with me, right? He was like, oh, what's going on? Like, oh, shit. What the hell? That's how you know shit's loose, bro. Let's see. With schools, it depends. Either you want to be in a rich area like San Mateo or huge districts like LA or SF because they have billion-dollar budgets. Okay. See, she knows about the schools, man. On my license, I use my P.O. box. I've always used my P.O. box on my licenses. Use my P.O. box I've always used. Okay. All right. I'll get a P.O. box in LA to go on night transportation. I'll live out of that truck for a little bit, dude. Long Beach is beautiful. I would love to live in Long Beach. You guys want to hear something stupid? So out there in Long Beach, right? I kind of I don't know, got kind of obsessed with some Instagram model chick. And she would post on her stories when she was at her job or whatever. And it was TGI Fridays. And I was at Southgate one day getting unloaded at Walmart, just looking at her ass on her stories, and she was like, "Oh, Southgate, whatever." And I was like, "Oh," TGI Fridays," and I was like, "Man, where are the TGI Fridays?" And sure enough, there's a TGI Fridays right there on Firestone in Southgate. I was like, "No way, dude!" So after I got unloaded, I went over there to go grab a burger that I really wasn't hungry for, and of course she didn't work there, but for a month or two, I went to all the stores at Walmart, you know what I mean? Well, just 2 or 3 of them where there was a TGI Fridays trying to run into this broad. Oh, God, it was so fucking stupid. Every time I drive back to Bakersfield, I felt like such a fucking loser. But this shit was hot, dude. She's from Long Beach or Downey or whatever, right? Let's see, McDonald's or Farmer Boys. It said, Riverbank, you don't work for Amazon. ABS Logistics contract with them. You work for ABS. Okay. I'll check into that. Yeah, the high value mail sounds like something the incel dudes say. Yeah. You know what's funny? A lot of my girlfriends make 100K, prefer these lower earning dudes. They have better D when they're in the hood. It's definitely true. Oh, dude. A bull can't have a good time with the woman you just described. A bull. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Give the Lucy a taste. Oh, that's a bad idea, dude. You don't want to do that because you're a high value male. You're a high value incel. Don't call yourself an incel, dude. Don't say that. Don't disrespect yourself like that. You ain't no fucking incel. Incels are the motherfuckers that be online. Sometimes I used to trip out on their shit, dude, on YouTube. What was that? I used to see all the YouTubers reacting to what's his name? Hamza, that little Middle Eastern incel guy. And then it's a trip with all these incel YouTubers. Once they get a girlfriend, they flex the fuck out of their girlfriend. It's oh yeah, I got a girlfriend. And she's in all the videos and shit. And then once, they break up, it's they're just back to being an incel. Dude, look, you're only an incel if you claim yourself to be an incel. If you're a dude who doesn't get a lot of action and you beat your shit or whatever, and you got social anxiety or whatever, you're not an incel. You're an incel if you say that you're an incel. You know what I mean? If you're a dude who just struggles socially, that's what you are. Don't disrespect yourself like that, though. Size of the equipment. Karina's hella funny, dude. There you go. I hope you were trolling. Yeah, don't disrespect yourself like that. You ain't no incel, brother. You're all good. Karina's hella funny. You know what's funny? A lot of my girlfriends make 100K prefer these lower earning dudes. They have better D when they're in the hood. Yeah, no shit. That's why you got a lot of. Are you taking off van life? I'll see you later. I think I'm gonna get up off here pretty soon too. Um, yeah, that's what a lot of these girls do, bro. I got family members who are like pen pals with guys in prison and shit. It's stupid. I think that's dumb. Because unless if you got like those, what are they, conjugal visits or whatever, where you guys can go somewhere on the prison property and do your thing. I don't know. So that's what's going on. I wanted to get on here and let you guys know that are in Shafter. It might be tiny now because he had razor lips. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Razor lip? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? He had Oh, God. Hall Milk. Bro, California Freight out of Ripon is hiring milk tanker, non-hazmat, home daily, hourly pay, overtime. After 40 crazy hours, though, cows don't stop producing milk. Yeah, that's in Stockton. Right now, I don't have a car. I don't have a way to get out to Stockton. If I were to do that, I'd have to go over there to I'd have to move back to Modesto, and not be here in the Bay Area. I just don't have a way to get to Stockton, and I'm not gonna go finance a car, dude. I'm not gonna do that. Before I do that, I'll go kick it with Emerson over there at Night Transportation in Los Angeles, over there in Long Beach, you know. But yeah, dude, I just wanted to get on here and tell everyone, if anyone from Shafter is watching this, because I still got 48 people. There was about 70 at one point. The CR England account, my old job, is on the chopping block. Um, and it looks like you guys are most likely going to go to Foster Farms. You're going to go to Foster Farms. A few of you guys will go on one of the other accounts, OTR, Pods, Target. England does everything. But mainly what they're trying to do is they're trying to staff up Foster Farms. And Shafter's coming to an end. Man, that was a good account, dude. I really liked Shafter when I was making money. Dude, when I was making money at Shafter, brother, or and people who were just watching, dude, when I was in Shafter, I was taking my days off, Pismo Beach. Like my first year, I was up in LA because I'm from the Bay. I never really had a chance to explore LA like that. But when I started working for CR England, I was taking days off in LA, dude, going to Santa Monica, going to the beach, going to Hollywood, dude. I still haven't done Disneyland. I haven't been to Disneyland yet. But I was seeing my family all over the state, up into Larry, um, obviously here in the Bay, but going home all the time or just wherever I wanted to. Vegas, I was seeing friends out in Vegas. It was cool, and now they're going to lose the account. And I wasn't making money near the end of it, so I left. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up in Shafter. They're going to get rid of that account by next summer. So if you got more than 6 months, just look for another job, dude. Because you guys ain't making shit over there anyways, right? Even if they're doing like a 6 day mandatory work week, but even with 6 days at Shafter, you guys ain't making shit. Only about like 4 or 5 guys who I know who have like seniority and who are like their favorites. Because Shafter does play a lot of favoritism. Only about a handful of guys are making money over there who get like perfect loads every day. But even that's coming to an end. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Karina, you're hella funny. I'll check out AC Transit. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. How about being a UPS driver? They're just not hiring right now out of the Bay Area. Let's see. UPS CDL truck driver, Oakland, California. Let's see. Over the road out of Oakland. I don't want to do over the road UPS. Berkeley, delivery driver. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys with me looking for a job right now. You know what I'm saying? Free passenger endorsement. Oh, oh, okay. So they're making it to where I could just walk right in over there. Also, you don't have to give fake LA address. Just be honest and say you'll sleep in the truck. Okay. All right. That sounds like something I could just walk right into, Emerson. Emerson, dude, I really appreciate you, man. That's that's fucking sick, dude. I could fucking move to LA and just live in the truck at the terminal. Dude, that's fucking dope, dude. Eventually I'd have to get my own spot out there in LA because dude, if you're in LA and you're single, you could be a dog. There's so many chicks out there in LA. Dude, if you're a single dude, you hop on Tinder over there in LA, bro, just be sure to wrap it up. You don't want to get something that stays with you for the rest of your life. Um, Willie, you're graduating. Um, See you later, Andrew. Thank you for the telling me about that job with Amazon. Appreciate that. Dude. Like I said, if you're starting, go to CR England. Go to Swift. Um, you can go to Night. You know what I mean? Those are the three that I recommend over Western Express, right? Night, Swift, England. You won't make shit for 6 months, but depending on how hard you run, you'll make something. You'll make about a G. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? But you'll be all right, Willie. I had a friend. Well, not really like a friend, just some guy. He used to be my friend when we were kids. His name was Willie. He was from Hayward. He ended up getting killed though. He was a little fucker near the end of it. 40 cents a mile. Okay, man. See you later. See you later, Kyle. Thank you, Karina. I really appreciate that. USA fake moon landing. Damn. Fake moon landing in the house. Or the turbine driver with chicken curries. Fuck. I was gonna join CR England and following your channel. Now I'm thinking of going to Swift. Your thoughts? Yeah, go to Swift. You'll make money. Just don't be another statistic when you're at Swift. Be sure to get out and look. Pre-trip your shit. Pre-trip your routes. You know what I mean? Be safe. Don't be speeding. Just don't be another Swift statistic, and you'll do good. You know what I mean? You have to be rich to get girls in LA. It's hard for me to get a girl. Women don't like ugly guys out here. Get a six pack, brother. I honestly refuse to believe that if you're in LA and you got a six pack, even if you're not all that in the face, that you won't get laid out there in LA, dude. When I was in LA, bro, every time I would go to LA, I literally felt like it was 10 to 1. Like there was 10 hot chicks for every one dude. You know, just get yourself a six pack. Um, you'll be fine. You know what I see a lot these days? I see a lot of hot chicks, even women that I know personally, and sometimes I'm not even proud of it. I see a lot of hot ass chicks these days that get with these ugly ass fucking dudes, bro. Like, the ugly dude thing is coming around. You guys are starting to replace, like, I think I'm a good looking dude. I'm cocky. I call myself good looking. Um, the ugly guys, you guys are starting to get more trim than us good looking guys. That's the thing. Ugly guys are starting to get puss, dude. So don't be down on yourself. If you think you're ugly, you're probably not ugly. Just get a six pack and then you won't be ugly. And you're already a truck driver, so you got money. You know what I mean? I talked with Melton and Night. Okay, there you go. Yeah, go to Night. Melton. Yeah, go to Night, dude. I would go to Night Transportation. If you become a mentor at Night Transportation, you'll make good money, dude. Go to TJ for the women. There you go. There you go. Hell yeah, you go to TJ, dude. You can go to someone told me in TJ there's this like place. It's kind of like a brothel, like a chicken house. Um, like a brothel. I forgot what it's called. It's some like famous place. Something club or something. I don't know. Everyone knows about it. Your insight is very welcome. Thank you. Circle back. Thanks, bro. Razor lips. I got razor lips. I got dry ass lips, dude. I gotta put on my chapstick. Put that shit on right now. uh, body or money. Yeah, yeah. See Karina. See Karina knows what I'm talking about. For any guy watching who's struggling with women, right? I struggle with women sometimes just because I don't put in the effort. You know what I mean? But get yourself a six pack, and you could be broke as fuck, living on your mom's couch, and you got a six pack, and you look good. You'll get all the trim in the world, and then what's gonna happen is you'll have a six pack. You'll get laid, and then you'll end up knocking up some broad, getting her pregnant, and then she'll get you for child support, and you'll end up working like at McDonald's or something because you fucked your life up and you got the wrong girl pregnant, and you'll have to pay child support, and then you'll turn into an alcoholic, and she might like do makeup and give herself a bruise and say you did it, and then you'll get a domestic violence charge even though you haven't seen her in a few months, and you'll go to jail, and you'll lose custody of your kids. And yeah, that's what happens when you get a six pack and you bang all these broads living on your mom's house, living at your mom's house on her couch. Dude, you'll get laid. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. And you'll knock a girl up and pay child support. You'll be good. You can do it. Real women don't like pretty guys. Trust me. Yeah, that's true. Um, hey, fisherman, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? I'm talking about how I might go out there to LA, dude. I might go to night transportation over there at the ports in Long Beach. From what homie's telling me right here, it sounds like something I could just walk right into, man. If you buy yourself a van, you'll be more comfortable with the van life. Dude, I've been checking out. So, van life. The girl that I watch is Nikki Delventhal. Her shit's sick, dude. She has like a Mercedes van truck. And she has a fat little ass on her, too. But yeah, I watch a few of them, and I watch the other guy who has like the long hair and the pit bull. His van is sick, and he plays the video games in there and shit, and it's all like wood grain and shit. And he has like a bunch of wood grain action in his van. Um, I watch him all the time, right? I'll trick out a van like that. That's fucking dope, bro. Real women don't like pretty guys. Trust me, they don't. I do. A lot of women, I feel like they want a rough dude, just without getting too violent. KLM, Hong Kong, LA, best looking women. Okay, Hong Kong, yeah, there it is, bro. Karina knew what I was talking about. Man, Karina be over here living life, dude. She's teaching kids, going to Hong Kong and TJ. God damn. Fucking Karina, bro. Yeah, Hong Kong and TJ. So Hong Kong and TJ, it's like a bar, or not a bar. It's pretty much like a brothel in TJ that everyone knows about. And you go there, and it's like the hottest fucking trim in the world, dude. Like those women out there. Like if you got money and you go in there, you're gonna leave broke, type shit. If you don't have any self control. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's been a while for you. Like if you're an incel and you got money and you go to Hong Kong, like budget and calm your ass down because they'll fucking get you. What's up, Augie? What's up, fisherman? Like I said, join Salvation Army. Uh, they got trucks, right? Goodwill has truck drivers. If you buy yourself a van, for today's society, you have to be rich because no woman is gonna want a guy who works a 9 to 5. You gotta be an entrepreneur in order for her to get you. No, Chandler, I'm wild. Chicana 32, no kids. There you go, Karina. You got cats right there. You ain't got no kids. And you're a teacher and you're making hella money? Shit. I'll go be your bum ass boyfriend. I'll go work at McDonald's over there on 73rd at Eastmont Mall. Fucking today's society, you have to be rich. Dude, tell them, Karina, you don't have to be rich. You don't. Trust me, dude. There's women out here that get with fucking losers, man. Unemployed bums like my ass, You'll be fine, dude. You just have to get out of your shell a little bit, dude. That's all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here. I'm gonna take a shower. And yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. I'm gonna apply at these jobs tomorrow. Thank you guys for the help. And yeah, that was a cool little live stream. Um, I'm definitely going to check out that night transportation over there in Long Beach. Thank you guys. You guys have a great night. It was nice talking to you guys. Thank you. You guys really helped me out a lot. Apply CNA. Well, like a nurse or some shit? Or that must be a trucking company or something. That's why I say it's personality. Talk, be fine. Yeah, dude, it's all about your personality. If you're, you know, forget about women, Chandler, right? Forget about women. Just try to be someone's friend, right? If you're like socially awkward, you got to work on that. You know what I mean? And once you learn how to make friends, you'll get all the trim in the world, man. Women don't like truck drivers, so I know I'm way off with women. You're not, trust me. Women love truck drivers, right? They love, because truck drivers, you know, a lot of them, they're in their truck all day, and then when they get off, they got a lot of dick to slang because they've been fucking just in their truck all week. So I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good night. You guys helped me out a lot with this job search thing. I appreciate you guys. You have a good one.